Hi, right, I'm just going to take you through some pulling exercises that we can do at home. If you look further up in the videos, you'll see one there with training with no equipment. If you haven't got any equipment, you could just lie under a table, grab hold of the edge of the table and row that way. Have a look at that video to show you how to do that. All the exercises I'm going to show you now can be directly applied to that table. I'm just using other equipment because I'm in my gym, I've got it here and it's easier to show you one. So, to make an exercise harder or easier, to progress it or to regress it, we're going to use three main things. The first is to change the distance between our hands and our feet. So that's the first way we're going to make them harder. So when I'm lying under my table, the distance between my hands and my feet, if it's a short distance, so my feet are right by my bottom, we're going to have quite an easy pull. As my feet go further and further out, that distance makes the exercise harder until I'm all the way out here with my feet straight for the hardest of the basic exercises. Okay, so that's the start. Easy with your feet in, hard with them out. And there's a world of difference between bent and straight, so the further they go out, the harder it gets. The next way is to change the angle of my body. So if I'm this way, it's easier, but if I put my feet up on something, I've made the exercise harder. I've got more weight on my arms. I can feel the difference on my arms between being straight to being up here. Straight away, that exercise has become harder. Okay, that exercise is now harder. Put them up a little bit, make it a little bit harder, put it up a lot, make it a lot harder. The next one is going to be reducing the contact points. It's going to be easier to show you on my rings up here. So there's two ways I can reduce the contact points. One way is to just let go with one hand. Okay, I've reduced the contact points by letting go with one. The other way is to reduce the effectiveness of one of the contact points. So I'm going to reduce the mechanical advantage of one of the contact points of my hands. So I push it out to the side, keep one bent, one straight, out to the side. Okay, so it's much harder to pull with a straight arm than it is to pull with a bent arm. Okay, so that's the three ways. One is change the distance between your hands and your feet. Two is to change the angle. Three is to reduce the effectiveness of your contact points. Okay, so I'll take you through them quickly. Go all the way through, nice and quick. So, easiest, getting harder, getting harder, getting harder. Getting harder, getting harder. Okay, so there's a quick way of making the exercises harder at home. All right, well done.